It's going to allow the side of Yandex to set up here by the high ground. Miero, uh-oh, he's going to be spotted under the observer ward. He could be in some trouble. Notice is going to get started with the Whirling Death. Watson with the refraction level 1, and Scorchtooth actually allowing Miero to run away, but not for long. The second Whirling Death comes through, gets rid of the Doom. Save also dropping very low. Kiritich getting off some damage with the Flak Cannon, but it's a pittance at best. A consolation prize at best, although down bottom. Rotation coming in from the puck. Dreamcoil's at the ready. Notice going to be in some trouble. He bites the dust. Very easy kill. Dreamcoil not even used. But in the meantime, up top, rotation coming in from Cheeto Jr. Looking towards save with the Corrosive Haze. Malady's just going to right-click him down. And now, Vieira going to be in some trouble as well. A lot of right-click damage. And he will fall. It's Watson to secure the kill and potentially get the Wisdom Shrine. But down bottom, because of the kill they found unnoticed. Cut though. I'm not too sure what he's looking for. Probably the Gyrocopter. Saxa is on the tail of Kiritich. Nice dead shot, buying some time, but there is the golden committed by Malady. Thanks to the 2 kills he found up top, the Black Grower had charges, and that comes in handy to kill out the Gyrocopter. But now, a 3-man Dreamcoil coming in from GPK. Perhaps they're going to turn this fight around. Noticed. Oh, I saw Fiend's Grip being challenged. This got shot very quickly by the Timbersaw. A double kill for the Timber, and now GPK going to be in some trouble as well. The Corrosive Haze gonna help take him down. Triple kill now for Noticed, as Yandex off to a flying start. My goodness, this Slardar making things happen for the side of Yandex. Down bottom though, Timbersaw gonna be in some trouble. The calling is laid out. Noticed doesn't have any allies, and he's gonna fall. They get some revenge on the side of BetBoom. Gonna show himself. Okay, Dust is out. They are probably going to be able to find Saxa here. The question is, do you commit the Doom? Probably not. You can just find him like this. Got enough damage between the Muerta, the Bane, and the Doom to take him down without that ult. So save.
Scanning for enemy.
Smokes out from the side of Yandex though. Saxa still level 5, but he's got level 3 Shuriken. Kiritich might be in some trouble. Another Golem with the Gyrocopter's name written on it. They make quick work of Kiritich. They will also assault the tier 1 tower, take it down. No chance for BetBoom to respond down bottom. Slardar's going to be a monster in this game. And well, he's going to get started. The Crush is out onto GPK, who no longer has the illusory orb, but the Nightmare keeping him alive for now. Fiend's Grip now out onto the Slardar, but he's got the Shield Rune. Miero thinking of coming in, dropping the Doom. It's going to be out onto the Slardar himself, so he will fall, but Miero dropping very low. Very nice Fatal Bonds coming in from Malady. Actually catches out 3 heals on an entire creep wave, so they do lose the Doom, but it's a 2-for-1 exchange and one that BetBoom are going to be happy with. Unless GPK falls. GPK, nice phase shift, dodges out the Shuriken. Wow, but smokes up from the side of BetBoom again. There's Yandex. I have to be careful, I have to be cautious. Saxa are going to be found down bottom once again on the Bounty Hunter. Just racking up deaths one after the other. 0, 5, and 4 now on that bounty, but just one good fight and we're gonna shove out that mid lane. Quick Fatal Bonds and Shadow Word. I think BetBoom know that the side of Yandex is smoked up. Katami in position to break it. Invis Rune found. Kira Juni completely wide on that Slitherine Crush. Save. They commit a Golem for him. Tracks laid out, but quickly dispelled by Pierce the Veil. He will fall. However, Kiritich is right. Fiends Rip is out onto the Slardar. He's dropping low. But my goodness, Watson comes in, slaps down the Bane with the Melt Strike. And now Kiritich in some trouble as well. He's going to get taken down. Another track kill going the way of Yandex. They find 3 for the price of 2. But it's 2 supports and 1 core versus 2 cores. Yandex in the meantime, they got 1 very deep bot inside the Radiant jungle, so they kind of know where BetBoom are. They can at least guess. Scans out from the Radiant though, and once again it's gonna be Saxa, the Bounty Hunter, in some trouble. Pipe is out though, keeping him alive. There's the counter initiation coming in. There's a singular track laid out on to save, who will get one-shotted by the TA. Melt Strike comes through. And now Dreamcoil as well. The Slardar's still alive though. You have to be very careful with approaching this fight, and BetBoom, rightfully so, will just back off. Kataomi gets a D-ward, but his life might be forfeit. Nice two-man crush coming in from Cheetah Jr. There's a track lead out onto the puck. The face ship keeping him alive for now, but there's the fatal bonds and the warlock drop. They find 2 quick kills, one of them which is a track kill. Double kill for Malady.
If you're a fan of Radiant's top tower, I'd shut my eyes right at the farm up north.
Kataomi gets nice ward up, as Saxa just leaves this going on. And now the pings are out onto Kataomi. Okay, they did see him under the sentry ward. And well, looks like Kataomi is going to be left for dead here. Another track kill going the way of Yandex. Lots of money going their way. It's not even a goblin really, but it kind of reminds me of a goblin because, you know, he's getting money and stuff. And goblins are all about that gold. Anyway, up top, going to leave the goblin analogy for later. For now, Miero found a Doom onto this Slardar who's going to be dropping here. Notice trying to TP out after the fact, but unsuccessful in doing so. Cancelled by the Yules. However, Safe will get away. 1-for-1 exchange. And the Doom's down now as well with the Aegis on Watson. So this is probably go time for the side of Yandex. And well, Chia Jr. is going to go in. Get that throws a vase off onto Kataomi. Nice dead shot actually buying time, but not enough to save Kataomi's life. He will still fall. A track kill going the way of Yandex. That gold is starting to stack up now. Oh, here a nightmare in the jungle. It's out onto the warlock. Kataomi trying to get an observer ward up for this fight. Malady is going to be on the high ground here. Solar Crescent Pipe keeping him alive for the time being. But the Doom is out onto Watson. Now the golem being dropped, but it doesn't really land onto anyone. Mier was held up in the air, and they will lose the warlock. However, Watson gets away. And Yandex can try and reset, try and go again. Doesn't seem like BetBoom want to give them that fight though. The fight on their terms. The Timbersaw continues to chain in. And they will spot out Chia Jr. Nice crush. But it appears the Veil is there, buying him some time. But Notice does not care. He will cut him down on the cut her down on the Timbersaw. Where the dead kid is. Oh my god, the corrosive haze completely melts the gyrocopter. Watson nearly 3-shots him on the TA. And well, that's the fight that Yandex were looking for. Yandex smoked up now. Looking for any type of opening across the map. Got everything they need. And Aegis on Watson. Second Tormentor as well. And they're going to find GPK. Oh my god, the Mel deletes the puck. Watson just one-shotting the puck after the crush. And to the high ground we go. No buyback for the puck. BetBoom have a very hard task ahead of them. Task of Herculean proportions, and that is to protect this tier 3. The Enfeebled from Cartel actually buying some time. No, it's not going to last forever. As once again, Chia Jr. jumps in, but Watson perhaps baited in. The blink's there, and he didn't have the BKB. Now in some trouble. Lotus Orb laid out onto him, and he will Hurricane Pike away. As I'm not too sure what that was from Cheetah Jr. And that's going to be the end of the Aegis. Bit of a misplay coming out from Yandex. Miero. Did he spot out Cheetah Jr.? I think he did. Shiva's guard. And there's the Storm. Doom dropped as well. And this Slardar is history. Very good find by the Doom. As I hear a nightmare. It's onto the Timbersaw. Miero. Oh, this could be a hard fight to take. Yandex is smoked up. Save not tracked, it's just a visual bug. And Chia Jr. is going to go in. Fiends Rip out instantly along with the Doom. But Chia Jr. has a shield rune, so he's going to be fine. A secondary Doom now dropped onto Watson as his BKB runs out. There's a green call coming in from GPK. And they will be able to take out the TA. 90 seconds does have buyback. Warlock also falls in the meantime, but Watson somehow kills off the Doom from his grave. That's probably the psionic trap damage over time going to work here. Cheetah Jr. is still alive, but he's only got a Timbersaw to work with. Now jumping back in, looking towards Kataomi on the Bane. The Bane dropping low, but the Gyrocopter protects with the flak cannon. The damage a bit too much. Cheetah Jr. backing off. Homing missile still chasing him, but he's fine. Watson! He bought back and he died again! Oh no, that was the one thing you were not supposed to do! This time it's just a bunch of money going in everyone's pocket. Cheetah Jr. looking for the AC. Miero up top. Needs to be careful. No TP coming in from the gyrocopter. That's a visual bug. As now the Bane is actually TPing in. Now it seems like some TPs are coming through. Doom reflected back onto Miero though. That's not good. GPK drops a Dream Coil, but there's no puddle to help out the Slardar. That Dream Coil is going to last for a long time. So is the Doom. As he tries to get Miero before he falls. Miero will fall in turn though. The reflected Doom does the work. Cheetah Jr. gets the credit. And that's the first kill he gets in this game. Hooray! And Yandex now going to be forced to respond. 2 minutes with the Aegis. That's how long Yandex need to hold if they want to stand a chance. The banner's going to be dropped though, so it's not going to be easy. Somebody needs to take it down, and it can't be the TA. Okay, call down coming through. There's the Doom out onto the Timbersaw. The Timbersaw in some trouble, not going to be able to regen back up. But Cheetah Jr. goes in. The Crows of Haste nearly takes down Miero with the help of the TA. The Fiend's Grip, it comes in, but it doesn't last too long, but it doesn't matter. The Rapier rips through the Slardar. Buyback is there from Cheetah Jr. The Timbersaw is dead as well. Buyback not committed from him just yet. And everyone from the side of BetBoom still up, still standing. Refresher Orb out for Miero. As now he's going to go in for round number 2. Another Doom dropped onto Watson, who's got no buyback. He's dead, and that's probably game. Oh boy, Kataomi knows it as well. Chatmeal's coming out. You might find save at save. Does he have the buyback? Yes, well, he's got the money, but not the cooldown. Dream Coil out onto the Timbersaw though, and this is a level 26. Fox with BKBs are not going to help you. Kiritich gets himself a double kill as he takes down the Bounty Hunter. Cheetah Jr. Crush running back to base. Triple kill for Kiritich. Takes down the Slardar, and that's game. That has to be game. The Rapier is going to do the work, and it all went south when Yandex hit the enemy high ground. With a very questionable crush coming out from the Slardar. Rampage for Kiritich before the game ends as well. So GG is going to be called. Yandex will tap out. We will go to game number 2. Not going to be able to get that Invis rune. Some contests coming in for the 6-minute power rune as Watson's going to TP in. They're going to find Kataomi on the Warlock, but GPK might just end up getting the Invis rune. He even commits the Dream Coil. Oh, GPK, he picked it up, but it was a bit too late. Unfortunately, Cheetah Jr. does not get off the Corrosive Haze. Oh, up top though. Level 6 found by the Night Stalker. The Dark Ascension's there, and Watson's gonna TP in as well. Solid damage being laid into Kiritich, but the Wand and the Lotus keeping him healthy for now. The Shadow Word also healing him back up, but the damage just might be a bit too much with the Dark Ascension, and indeed it is. It's Watson who gets the last hit with the Sprout. And nice Aether Remnant coming in from Saxa will help them secure the kill on the Warlock as well. Oh, Dream Coil out onto the Night Stalker here. Nice Aether Remnant by Saxa, buying some time. Decrep out as well onto Malady, so no right clicks coming into notice just yet, but they will eventually find the kill. The disable's long enough as now Malady also dropping low, but the Nether Ward actually healing him back up thanks to the Siphoning Ward facet. Watson TPs in, Wrath of Nature bounces around. They found the Dragon Knight. Can they also find save here? Should be able to. Cheetah Jr. chasing him down with some bonus move speed in the water. Watson. Okay, there's the Sprout. Will finally get the kill. Lotus down bottom, hit by the Gush. GPK has the coil. They're just gonna keep beating on this Night Stalker who's been left alone by Yandex. So, another kill going the way of GPK. In mid lane, Malady. Hit by the Gush. Death Shot flying through actually connects onto Cheetah Jr. Ravage is gonna be popped as well. It's only for a Pugna, though. It's interesting usage of that spell coming out by Miero. Tipped over by GPK. Cheetah Jr. gets away with the leg day. If they can find the tier 1 with it, it's probably fine. It seems like they are gonna be able to. Oh, Miero gonna spot out Malady here as the smoke breaks. Faye is gonna come in as well. They should be able to find the Pugna. Glimmerkey from Malady though, keeping him alive. Looking to TP out, but the dead shot's there, safe. Not gonna let him get away. They will. Yandex trying to set up in the top lane. Potentially look for save on the Muerta. Cheetah Jr. Oh, spots him out. There's the crush. The Aether Remnant comes through, but it's not perfectly timed, so the Pierce the Veil comes in, but the Wrath of Nature will clean up save. Miero now standing his ground, trying to fight the Slardar. As goes the base laid out quickly, dispelled by the Blubber. Ravage is there. Catching up Watson and Cheetah Jr. The Dragon Knight comes in. Dreamcall is laid out by GPK, but the Dragon Knight is melting. Watson's DPS just a bit too much. Golem comes in, but it's too little too late. Yandex will take this fight. That's 3 dead on the side of BetBoom. Could be 4 as Notice still on the chase. TP out from the pot, cancelled by the Aether Remnant. Saxa is there. Huge fight from the side of shot down as well for Saxa. Tormentor is going to spawn. Quickly cleaned up by the side of Yandex. Shot for Malady. As BetBoom, they want to try and fight this here, but they've got no Ravage. They might be able to find Watson, but the Decrypt's there, saving Watson's life for now. Illusory Orb, though, still flying through. There's the Dream Call coming in. Kiritich with the right click would eventually bring down Watson, but at what cost? Cheetah Jr. now coming back in. The Crow's Vase laid out onto the Dragon Knight, but he will lose his life. GPK still standing though, but the Nether Ward is problematic. He can't keep casting spells and expect to live. Trying to TP out. Can they cancel? No, they cannot. They don't spot GPK. He's out. A 2 for 3 exchange, but once again, seems like Yandex are going to be happy with it. Not entirely certain though where the fight's going to be coming from. Saxa, his smoke breaks, but... Huh? How did GPK smoke not break? What on earth? Okay, well... Night Stalker's going to pop the Dark Ascension. They're going to find GPK right away. The Ravage is dead, but it might be too late. Although Kiritich laying into the Night Stalker will be kept alive. The Decrepify once again with the Glimmer Cape keeps the Night Stalker healthy. And now the Muerta in some trouble, although she will take down the Slardar. However, your carry is in some trouble. Kiritich is going to be found. Watson gets himself the double kill. It's 5 dead for BetBoom, actually. Once the puck dies, it's very hard for them to play out these fights. Just don't have the control, and Watson going to go straight into the pit to get the Aegis. Okay, oh my god, save just gets popped as Cheetah Jr. goes in with the crush. Miero also dropping very, very low. Probably not going to be living long here. Cheetah Jr. gets himself a double kill. This time around the Slardar finding some kills. Making progress towards the Aghanim Scepter. Watson, 19k net worth, 26 minutes in. Very reminiscent of the TA game. Was doing really well there. Doing really well in this one too. Just a mistake that costed them the game. Oh, now the smokes. Oh, mid lane. They're gonna make a move for the Pugna here, but the Nether Ward is laid out, so the Pugna is much more tankier than he appears. He's not gonna die right yet, and now that's Ravage committed. Save out of position. Who's gonna fall and Noticed on the prowl, looking for more. There's no Dream Coil, there's no Dragon Form, and the Puck no longer has the BKB. Is Noticed. Thinking about jumping in. Go to the Rosh pit, see if he can find the Aegis, but Rosh is not up for the time being. Junior in the mid lane, perhaps looking for Miero. Miero's gonna show himself. Crippling Flare cannot be dispelled, however, so no chance to get off the Ravage. He is gonna fall. Malady gets the credit for the kill. Nullifier laid out onto the Muerta, but she has pierced the veil. Warlock caught out by the Aether Remnant. He's gonna fall too. As Save will fall. Notice goes back in with the Crippling Fear. That's 3 dead for the side of BetBoom. As it looks like this time around they're not putting up much of a fight. Yandex going in for more. Yule Scepter, Aether Remnant, but GPK is fine. Has got the BKB. Offset stays alive. As Yandex gonna smoke up once again, crush off the mark though. Kiritich is fine, blinks away. Barely. Cheetah Jr. now on the high ground, dead in the waters, laid out onto the Slardar. He's just going to be stuck here. BKB is there though, can TP out, and he will do so. Oh, Golem though cancelling out the TP, and they will be able to get the Slardar here. Backup does not arrive. Watson does not care. He will sacrifice the Slardar at the helm. And BetBoom with potentially a lifeline here now. Although, Ancients instead might run into save on the Muerta, who, okay, gets the Pierce the Veil off. Gonna try and TP out, but Dark Ascension has popped the Voids there to cancel the TP, and they will find the Muerta. Watson just one-shots her. Notice though in the mid lane once again looking towards Miero, who's got the BKB this time around. BetBoom out there, Rapier is going to be popped instantly in turn. Connects onto 4, but where's the follow-up? Not there just yet. Dream Coil now dropped out onto 2, but Watson standing his ground, does not care, does not give two shits about that Dream Coil. Has now noticed. Looking to get in on top of GPK. GPK though with the illusory orb will get away as Kiritich has been caught out. He's by himself. Chiajugi gets off the corrosive haze and Kiritich melts to the damage of Watson. Warlock gonna be next. That's Kataomi dead. Save dead as well. Watson with a double kill, and this just might be game. Yandex. Saxa. Moving left and right. Trying to find the Puck here. Speaking of the Puck though, he has been caught, and it's all thanks to Notice on the Night Stalker. They will take down GPK as well. 80 seconds without the Fairy Dragon, and Watson's gonna come back in. Turn his attention towards the final set of frags standing in between him and Mega Creeps. Miero just getting belted by the Nature's Prophet. Curb stomped by the right click damage coming out from Watson on his Nature's Prophet. As the buybacks are through from BetBoom, but once again, no, this Tidehunter is dead. The Silver Edge doing the work. Satanic at the ready for Watson. BKB, Satanic pop, Corrosive Haze out onto Kiritich. He's lost a ton of armor as Watson standing in man fighting. 3 dead for the side of BetBoom though without buyback, and that's enough to call game. They call GG before Kiritich falls. We are going to a game number 3. Flips out as well from the side of BetBoom. Junior not a very successful first rotation, and this is gonna come back to haunt him as up top. Oh, they find the TB. Slowed down by the bows. And the Hawk coming in as well. Malady might just be dead too. Oh, completely wide on the Scatter Blast. It does not connect, and Saxa TP'd up here. He is under the tower with a couple of creeps attacking him. The bows also going at it, but seems like he will be fine. TB up top though by the Nature's Prophet. Miero hit by the Scatter Blast. Saxa stuck around here, and as a result, he will find this Beastmaster. Cheetah Jr. finally getting some own charges going on the Nature's Prophet. Looking to keep that Siege creep alive, and will succeed in doing so. As we see Kataomi and Safe come into the mid lane, but Kataomi is going to be the one paying the price here. Malady comes in, the task is going to fall. Malady to secure the last hit. GPK gets the haste rune, looking to make a move down bottom with the smoke. Noticed, has to be careful. Shield Crash doesn't get him any barrier whatsoever. There's the Ringmaster ult as well. They will find the Pangolier. Save helps secure that kill. Down bottom. Okay, Saxa gonna make a move for Kataomi. The Scatter Blast rips the toss to shreds. Cheetah Jr. teeping in, but I don't think he's even needed. He's gonna hold on to it for now. Notice picks up the kill. Okay, Rolling Thunder down bottom. They're gonna try and find Kataomi. Should be able to with the Sprout in the vessel. No chance Kataomi gets away from this. And it's going to be Malady who gets the kill with the Scatter Blast. In the meantime, Save trying to run away from Notice, but Notice not making it easy. And a Shield Crash coming up for the Pangolier, and he will catch out Save with it. Save walking away though as they turn their attention over to GPK. They want to try and find this Dragonite instead. Malady with the Mortimer skits is coming out onto GPK with the Spirit Vessel. They will get the DK. Watson picks up that kill. There's Yandex. Off to a good start now. Watson looking to pick up the Manta style. Shots coming out from Kataomi, and they do catch the Pangolier. The snowballs there along with the Walrus Punch. They will eventually take down Noticed. The Tormentor now, 20 minutes on the clock. Like to get that Aghanim shot. As Miero is creeping some trouble. They get a fine notice once again with the help of the Roar. They take down that pesky Pangolier. Malady is still smoked up. Does BetBoom look to find anyone around here, but they're not going to be able to. Malady shows himself though, and GPK is going to accept. Snapfire is going to fall. The tier 2 is probably going to drop as well. And BetBoom will be able to get themselves Roshan here. Tadalus now down for the Terrorblade. As, oh, okay. Saxa is found in the bottom lane. GPK goes in with the stun. Gets up top though, Chia Jr. farming under an observer. TPs are coming in, and he's gonna fall. It's taking some time to die here. Actually, Sprout TP out. Nope, not successful. Walrus Punch was there. Kataomi able to find the kill. Or at least Miero finds the kill, excuse me. What the hell? Yandex. And Yandex.
I am not a betting man.
You know, they sense that something's in the water.
Horse racing, rugby,
Well, smokes out from the side of Yandex as Kiritich, well, is gonna find Snapfire. Saxa with the Dissimulate. Don't know where the Aether Remnants were created, but Watson has popped the Metamorphosis. Nice Hurricane Pike, gets him away from the Roar, so Watson's gonna be okay for now. As I think that'll be the end of this fight. BetBoom probably gonna disengage here. Can he get that outpost super quick? GPK actually going back in though, on top of Watson. There's the Walrus Punch coming through. No save for the Terrorblade. He's dead. Kiritich able to find him on that Troll Warlord, still holding on to the Battle Trance. The Nature's Prophet. Somehow makes it away with the Hurricane Pike and the 4 staffs. Oh. Finds Saxa once again by the Tormentor. Miero just uses the Roar, commits it, gets the kill. And it seems like the Helm of the Overlord creep can function even when the item is in the backpack. Up top though, the Pangolier found by GPK all by himself. Smokes out now from the side of BetBoom. So they're gonna move into the base here, look for an opening. It is daytime. GPK is not going to find the initiation. The smoke broke a little bit earlier. It broke before he blinked. Thanks to the tier 4. Although Saxa, silenced up by the Bloodthorn, does not have a Yule Scepter. He will just fall. Try to set up for a kill with that Yules. He will pay for it with his life, but they do find Kataomi in turn. A 1-for-1 trade so far. GPK, does he want to go back in? In on the level 25. Once level 25 is up, there's potentially a chance that Yandex could split push, create some opportunities on the map, but for now, they've found Saxa. White Spirit bot low. Up top though, seems like they have got out Chia Jr. here on the Nature's Prophet. He does not have a BKB and he will be found. Buyback at the ready and save tipped over by Miero for his attention to the map. BetBoom stepping up to the high ground here. Okay, Saxa gonna get things started here. Gonna try and take out Kiritich's Aegis here with the help of the Mortimer's Kiss, and they succeed. Banner's going to be taken out as well. Kiritich stunned up, but the escape act is there. Although GPK going to make it very difficult for the side of Yandex to hold on to the Strax. The Glyph is forced. And Kiritich still has the BKB, still has the Battle Trance. Bloodthorn out of the Chia Jr. quickly dispelled by the Lotus, but the Melirax has fallen. Saxa's going to go in once again. But GPK standing his ground. There's the Roar coming out from Miero, but 4 staffs keep Saxa alive, although the Raxes are not. They are not doing anything about this Dragon Knight. He's slowly but surely taking away these structures. Finally, Watson pops the Metamorphosis. Notice goes in on the Pangolier, but it's so hard for him to get anything done. It's a level 26 Dragon Knight. With all the Aether Remnants flying through in the world, they are not enough. BetBoom still get themselves 2 sets of racks and walk on out of there. Watson desperately looking for an opening, but look at that. The opening might have been found by Kiritich here on the troll. Goes in with the Swift Link and the Battle Trance. Saxa gets away as GPK turns the attention towards Notice. Watson with the Sunder will keep himself alive, but the Satanic is going to heal GPK back up to Watson in some trouble here. No more Sunder at the ready for this Terrorblade as he is slowly running out of life. And he is out of the game, 90 seconds without buyback. They're going to find Shira Jr. as well. Buybacks out from Saxa, but he is, well, he's going to pick up the Rapier here. Whose Rapier even is that? I'm not even sure anymore. It might have been Shira Jr.'s. Yeah, indeed it is. But it doesn't do anything. Kiritich gets that final melee racks, and with that, Mega Creeps are secured. Saxa going in once again onto the Troll, but the Troll is protected. The Dragon Knight jumps in. Kataomi as well going in as the Pangolier dropping low. He will fall, but so will Kiritich. Buybacks out from Kataomi as GPK standing his ground. Man fighting the Nature's Prophet. Saxa once again controlling heroes up, but it's not doing all that much. And it seems like the beginning of the end here for the side of Yandex. No more Pangolier, no more Terrorblade. Troll buying back into the game as well. Kiritich start belting the tier 4 here. They're gonna fight Saxa as well. There's no buyback on the White Spirit. That's just game. Battle Trance committed by the Troll. The bad influence. Look at that. I can't even see him attacking. He is so fast. Too fast for mortal eyes. And with that, BetBoom secure their spot in the Grand Finals.